since I've made any videos at all that's not related to academics. So during college, I had a lot of videos to take, and I started to think I'm gonna be an artist someday based on the amount of videos that I make. Today I've seen a lot of study vlogs and I really enjoy them, but I know for a fact that I can't make them. Like, I wanted to make them, I wanted it to be aesthetic and all of that, but that's not my personality. I'm just really chaotic to begin with. So I want to make this video as a suffer with me vlog. Not a vlog, just again suffer with me, a documentation. That's it. I like to feature my new networking skills. I think the biggest project that I have is designing a network. I know for a fact that this is like the most basic network design that ever existed in the face of the earth, because I don't know anything about networking, and now I have to make a network design. Yep. Okay, so my goal for today is have a little bit of draft for my proposal, because I wanted to design the network tomorrow, and I would need a draft for my proposal for me to have a guide for my design. So let's start with, knowing what a network topology is. So basically a network topology is just an arrangement of your network, or it consists of your nodes and your connecting line. The topology could either be logical or physical. Logical is just like the logic behind your network without considering any geographical or geometric layout, while physical topology has that, like you have your floor plan and all of that. So there are different types of topology. Let's start with mesh topology. This kind of topology is just each device is connected to every other device on the network through a dedicated point-to-point link. You don't really need to know a lot about that. And next is the star topology. I just want to share a little bit of what I learned. So we have here a star topology. This is a hub-based topology, star topology. So each device in this network is connected to a central device. In this case, we have a hub. You could also use a switch if you want to. Switch is a lot better than hubs. It does not direct communication between devices, because each of these devices has to go through the hub. Since the hub is like the central device, this is their gate. Yeah, and like mesh topology, the data is just directly sent to the other device. Bus topology, this is just a singular linear topology. It's just a one-way data transmission. There is a main cable, and all the devices are connected to this main cable through a drop line. And next is a ring topology. This is kind of similar to bus topology, as you can see, but it's in a closed loop. And lastly is this hybrid topology. Basically, it's just a combination of all the other topologies. So this is an example of a star topology, and this is a ring topology. Okay, so now I've researched a sample. This is from this is also a network design, and this is really complicated, as you can probably tell, because even if I know a little bit about networking, I still couldn't understand everything that's going on here, but this is going to guide me essentially. This is actually really comprehensive. I like this one. Oh, really? That's so cool. That's so cool. Oh my god. I'm like so amazed. This is so nerdy. I am so amazed. I want to make my proposal like this one. This is actually really cool. They use a hub and a switch. It's already the next day today, and I realized last night that I was not able to make the proposal, because I think that my brain works better like if I actually see a visual representation first, and then I could write a written documentation with it. So let's just try and make the network design first. This is not the most efficient way ever, but this is the most efficient way for me. So instead of having just one building and like using my floor plans as just like different floors, I have decided to actually just have a compound of buildings, since the dimensions of my buildings are just way too much different from each other to be considered as one building. But here I'm just gonna show you how it's done. Basically, this is the wiring closet. In here I'm gonna use a main switch, so I'm gonna use this one, or I'm gonna use a PC switch, doesn't really matter. I put a switch in here inside the main wiring closet, and then you go ahead and open this one. This is the main wiring closet, and this is the power distribution device. This will power up everything else that I'm going to put in the wiring closet. This is the switch. It's pretty handy. You can see this one. We can configure it here. We also have a command line interface in here. Okay, so now it's time for me to put a PC here. Just do the PC there. Drag another PC here. Now next is, since this is a PC and this is a wall mount, we are going to use straight through cabling because those are different types of devices. So, and we connect this to the jack. Just gonna connect all of these to jack. So as you can probably tell that all the jacks are being occupied, and the punch downs, they're not connected to anything yet. So we are going to connect this punch down to the punch down of the patch panel. The first time it made you cry, the first time you felt alive. No good song never. No good song never. As you can probably tell that the connections, all these connections are in red, meaning that they're not connected to anything yet. So you might be wondering why. It's because our patch panel, since we connected this wall mount to the patch panel, is not yet connected to the switch. So I'm going to connect the switch past Ethernet to the jack of the wall mount. And since we connected 4 devices, we are also going to connect 4 Now let's just go to check. See? Now they are all in green. We need to configure each of these computers. Open one of the PC, and you can do that here in the IP configuration. Go to desktop IP configuration. You can use DHCP, but let's just use static, and that's the subnet mask. Close that one up, and then let's do this to the other side. Let's just use the same thing, but here, since we already used one, we're not going to use one, we're going to use 2 now. Subnet mask. Now let's try pinging these to this computer. So ping .2, right? So yeah, there you go. It already pinged since it said reply from. So if we try like giving it a IP address that doesn't exist, it won't. So as you can see, there's no .3 yet. So it would say request timed out, meaning that it didn't ping to anything. We could also like send a message using this one. Send from this computer to this computer, and it said here successful. So that means that the connection between these 2 computers are now successful. So this is like the basic stuff, and I don't think I'll be showing you every step of the way because that's so boring. But I'll just like show you when everything is done. Okay, so this has been my progress for about 30 minutes now. Not that much, but I'll be configured here for monitor switch and IoT switch. And I'm gonna connect those 2 switches here in the main switch, which is the main switch for all of the other offices.
Several days later.
Okay, so it's been days since I updated my network, but as you can see, I already have 5 buildings in here, and that's really great. And I've already configured everything, and I think my network design is pretty much done, right? Yep. So all I have to do now is finish my network proposal, which I've already started. It's already November 13th. Okay, it's been like 2 weeks since I've been making this. I'm not quite sure if this is how you really do it, but I hope so. And I'm very proud of, because I finished my system comparison just today. I was cramming so hard, so this is for another subject, by the way, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I did that. Next week is pre-finals, and this are the things that I need to study over the weekend, and hopefully I can do that. I'm actually done with all my networking stuff, and I actually finished it, and now I'm just waiting for my defense, and I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but let's just hope for the best. I'm done with the proposal as well. It's kind of lengthy, so while waiting for my turn, I'm just studying mathematics, so yeah.
A few moments later.
Okay, so I just finished my presentation, and I did not expect it to go well, honestly. Oh my god! It went well. Okay, then excuse this little bug here, because it's just an infected pimple that keeps bleeding. Anyways, I'm so proud of myself. What? Oh my god. Oh, the defense went well. I don't know my score yet, but I'm pretty much satisfied, and for the fact that my laptop wasn't freezing, going down or anything, everything went smoothly. And I did not expect that, because I slept so late last night worrying about this, because I was practicing last night, and I couldn't even do it last night because it kept freezing and I kept restarting, and I was like, oh my god, my laptop is so hot now, and I really did not expect this to go well, but it did went well, so oh my god. At this point, it doesn't matter what my score is, I don't care. But anyways, satisfaction that I have right now can't compare to whatever grade professor's gonna give me, because I'm pretty much satisfied with my performance. I did well based on my criteria, so I don't think that I would be affected with my grades. So let's just see, okay, let's just see. Let's not get our hopes up or whatever, but I did well, so.
It just reminds you of where you were the first time it made you cry, the first time you felt alive. No good song ever.